I might be a bit rusty on this.
Hi everyone, Tom here. You've told us how much you're loving the brand new episodes on the Have You Been Paying Attention channel. You have. So we wanted to use the time in between seasons to take you back to where it all began. Over the next few months, we'll be releasing full episodes from the first 3 seasons right here, so you can marvel at how young we all look. Subscribe today and take a look back with us here on the Have You Been Paying Attention YouTube channel.
Tonight, join Ed Kavalee, Jane Kennedy, Mick Molloy, Celia Pacquola and Sam Pang as we test their knowledge of the week's events on Have You Been Paying Attention? And now, here's your host, Tom Gleisner.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us this Sunday, November 17. Another busy week full of political drama, historic sporting moments and, sadly, natural disasters. We've also had the 44th session of Parliament get underway. Now, it began with a promise from the Prime Minister for a kinder, more civil form of debate and ended with this.
The tenants trashed the joint.
Cheap schoolyard name calling.
Electricity bill short.
Higher or lower?
Poor lamb.
They didn't fix it.
It was a sad day indeed.
What's changed?
Not much, it would seem. So much news in the last 7 days. Let's see how much of it we can remember with the help of 5 esteemed guests, including actor, broadcaster and co-host of Total Football, Ed Kavalee. Presenter, cookbook author and columnist, Jane Kennedy. TV and radio performer, not to mention man about town, Mr Mick Molloy. Actor and stand-up comedian, Celia Pacquola. And finally, a man who this week announced his intention to run for Parliament so that he could spend less time with his family, Mr Sam Pang. Welcome to you all. All right, hands on buzzers, let's get going with round 1. A ticket ballot opened this weekend for what very special overseas event? Jane.
It was the centenary of the Anzac landing at Gallipoli for 2015.
Correct. Parliament was officially opened this week with a speech read by who? Ed.
Governor General?
Quentin Bryce. Aboriginal elders presented the 2 party leaders with what? Sam.
Gold class tickets?
Nick.
An eviction notice.
Close, but not quite. Ed.
A fighting boomerang.
A fighting boomerang. Tell me, what is this lady doing? Jane.
Now, she is actually one of the women knocking on Tony Abbott's door.
just for a role in Parliament. Nick.
She is the usher of the Black Rod, which means she's opening Parliament, or she's at the front of a queue for a doorbuster sale.
I will take the first answer, Mick. 10 points.
Thank you.
Tell me, where is Bronwyn Bishop being taken? Celia.
She is to get changed for the swimsuit round.
That'd be Miss Canberra. No, Ed.
They're taking her to see the chalk outline of Rudd and Gillow.
Rudd was still there at that stage. Mick.
Out the back for a threesome?
She does look eager. Yes, Ed.
Speaker's chair.
The Speaker's chair. It's a tradition for the Speaker to resist. Thank you, Ed, for introducing some.
That's all right. Bronwyn's my lady and I won't have her besmirched here.
Tony Abbott and Bill Shorten went behind the Speaker's chair in order to do what?
Give her a wedgie. And let's be honest, that's a 2-man job.
I'd like to pay that, Nick, but I can't.
They went for a private discussion to sort out all the name calling.
And the bickering and get on with passing or repealing legislation.
Yeah,
all right.
come on. Good.
Clive Palmer has declared that he's going to be a full-time what? Jane.
Diabetic?
No, nothing remotely amusing, of course, about the condition, but Sam.
Competitive eater. Politician, Tommy.
Politician.
Where is Tony Abbott heading off to here?
Tony Abbott flew out of Canberra this afternoon for the start of discussions.
Jane.
He's heading to Colombo. Is it Chogham?
For the Chogham
Yes.
Conference, 10 points.
And I happen to know he joined the Mile High Club on that flight. There was no one else involved, just him.
Embattled Toronto Mayor Rob Ford has made another shock admission.
Jesus.
What? Mick,
His running mate is Charlie Sheen.
you are close. He's admitted that he actually purchased illegal drugs 2 years ago.
Wow.
Well, last week he said that he took them.
now he said he bought
He's
them.
actually
At least he
being.
bought them.
Well, we don't know, but Rob Ford is actually being called before an official inquiry. Lucky for him, he's pretty quick at thinking on his feet.
Have you purchased illegal drugs in the last 2 years?
Yes, I have.
Sidestepped it beautifully.
Foolproof.
A-League team Western Sydney Wanderers can't train at their ground. Why? Sam.
Because of Angelina Jolie's movie.
She's directing a film there. Off limits, correct. Adelaide is opening what Australian first facility? Mick.
A serial killer academy.
Good.
Can't pay that, I'm afraid. It's a voluntary euthanasia clinic. For information only that you don't.
Same thing.
So, you know, Tom...
Based in Snowtown. And
Exactly.
Tell me, what are these girls getting ready for? Oh, straight off the buzzer, Ed Kavalee.
Friday night at Mick Molloy's house.
Mick.
A cabinet meeting with Silvio Berlusconi.
I'm going to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it's the annual Victoria's Secret fashion
Yes.
show. All right, a follow-up question. The girls who model in the parade become an official what? Jane.
Screensaver.
I think we could just about pay that one.
She's right, Tom. Technically, she's right.
You are technically correct, but it's an angel, a Victoria's Secret angel. This dog achieved a remarkable feat on Wednesday. What was it,
It was
Celia?
the first dog to get a makeover from Gok 1. Do you think you chose those
A
skills?
little more inspirational, I think, than that, Celia. Ed.
It's made the final two of The Bachelor.
Mick.
That is the first dog ever to climb Everest and the first dog ever to dry hump a Sherpa's leg.
I'm going to give you the 10 points here. He made it to base camp. Apparently it was a stray. He couldn't even walk.
He was looking for a tennis ball. That's all he's doing.
And that brings us to the end of a somewhat chaotic round one. Back with more right after the break. You're watching Have You Been Paying Attention? We have 5 contestants locked in battle. Let's see if we can't separate the field. Mexico defeated New Zealand 5-1 in their World Cup soccer match. Where was it played? Sam.
Azteca Stadium.
Indeed, in Mexico City. What is the problem all visiting teams to Azteca Stadium face? Sam.
Car parking.
In fact, it's thin air due to the altitude. It's at 2,240 metres.
There you go.
So the New Zealanders will get to play them at home at
Sea level.
Sea level.
Sea level, yeah.
Possibly a little bit below. I don't know what the ground is in New Zealand. But
In Wellington, it's in a sinkhole, Tom.
tell me, who is this? Ed.
It's a female South Korean soccer player, and the other teams won't play against her. They want her to have a gender test to prove that she is female.
That's absolutely correct.
Wow,
She plays in the South Korean Women's Soccer League.
And she's going to star in a movie called Gender Bend It Like Beckham. Anytime soon.
Exactly.
Don't you think?
Exactly right. Thank you very much.
Exciting news from Beijing. China is about to get rid of what? Celia.
The Great Wall? They're going to put in an electric fence.
Yeah. Sam.
It's not Lee Na, is it?
Tennis player. Ed.
One-child policy.
Indeed, the one-child
And that
policy.
one child is Lee Na. So let's just be ready. Let's be...
Why would you get rid of that policy? That is the best policy I've ever heard. Is there any chance we could introduce that here?
Because hang on, you've just had twins, haven't you, Nicky?
I haven't. Could we hurry this up? They're in a car out the front.
We'll move it along.
Probably should get cracking.
Windows down.
No, windows down. I'm not an animal.
All right. This suburban home has just gone on the market. What's special about it? Jane.
That is our former Prime Minister Julia Gillard's home, and I think Tim might come as a chattel.
Oh, wow. They probably can't
Little
quite
gnome
hear
in the
him.
front yard.
I think
That's
so.
10 points, Jane.
Whereabouts is that?
In Altona in Victoria.
Oh, that'll be a meth lab in about 2 weeks.
Name the 80-year-old singer who just kicked off an Australian tour. Jane.
John Farnham.
Probably has kicked off a tour, but it is in fact Leonard Cohen. Take a look at these cricketers and tell me what charitable cause are they supporting? Ed.
The Australian cricket team.
Give that they may grow. Mick.
I'm guessing it's not Mensa.
I'm guessing
It's
you're right.
November. It's November. You can
Nick,
see
10
that.
points to you. Well done.
What did they do in the 70s for November? November was all year round.
And the problem with November is it starts off, it's really good because they look really porno, but by the end of the month they turn all greengrocer.
There's a line you cross, isn't there?
There's a tipping point in November.
I want to have sex with you. I want to have sex with you. Now I just want some lettuce.
Scientists believe they've found Earth's earliest life forms. What are they? Celia.
David and Margaret.
Come on, all jump in. Jane.
No, it's some bacteria from a very long, long time ago.
A special Jetstar flight landed on the Gold Coast on Wednesday. It was the first... Sam.
Jetstar plane to be on time.
Not the answer I have here. Ed.
It's a first Dreamliner, the
787 Dreamliner.
Yeah.
Well done, Ed. In this week's The Bachelor, Tim presented Ali with an envelope. What was in it? Jane, you must have been watching.
It was a key.
A key to...
To the Love Shack.
Let's
The
see.
Love Cottage.
The Love Cabin.
Oh, close
We'll pay
enough.
that, Jane.
Thank you
There was a
very
ransom
much.
note in there as well, too.
And a restraining order.
The Lingerie Football League is about to launch in Australia. Where will you be able to see it? Nick.
My lounge room, Friday night. Bring some nibblies and it should be a good evening.
Celia.
Is it Channel 7 or 7 Mate?
10 points to Celia, which brings us to the halfway mark of the show.
We're only halfway down.
Can you believe it? Let's check the leaderboard, and it's already shaping up as a pretty tight battle. Ed well out in front, Jane's doing well, Mick hanging
Hey, here
there.
comes Mickey.
Right, beautifully placed in the middle, still anyone's game. Let's find out what happens next when we return with more. Have you been paying attention? Welcome back. Time now for our Newsmaker segment. Now, this is an opportunity for each contestant to focus on one person or event as their area of special expertise. Sam, you've chosen a woman very much in the news, the long-serving Bronwyn Bishop. What title was she given on Tuesday?
Speaker of the House.
How has she asked to be addressed?
Madam Speaker or the Bish?
Madam Speaker. Who does she represent in Parliament?
The Comancheros.
Otherwise known as McKellar. She once sang what duet with Tony Abbott at a Sydney fundraiser?
I don't know the name of the song, but it was by Irving Berlin.
Oh, you'll pay that a couple of swirls by Irving Berlin. Name her famous daughter.
Angela.
Ten's entertainment reporter. As Speaker of Sam Pang, ladies and gentlemen. A comprehensive knowledge. Well, moderately comprehensive. Jane, it's not a person, it's an event. The Winter Olympic Games to be seen here live on 10 next year. They're coming from Sochi. Your time starts now. What is the game's slogan?
Hot, cool, yours.
What will the Olympic site become after the Games?
A Formula One track.
Who are Sochi's mascots?
A hare, a bear, and a leopard.
Wow. The IOC president has assured equal rights for whom at Sochi?
All gays, lesbians, and transgender. Everyone's welcome.
Correct. The biggest fear for Games organisers is a shortage of what?
Snow.
Correct. Name one of the new sports to be introduced at the Games. Just one.
Darts?
Oh, Jane Kennedy, ladies and gentlemen, that was almost.
I was going to say icy darts.
What were you going to say, Jenny?
Icy darts.
Icy darts, like wait for this, snowboard slope style.
Oh, yeah.
Team relay luge.
Mickey does that.
That's how I'm getting home.
Ed, who was very much the man of the moment this week, former Prime Minister Kevin Rudd, who bowed out of public life on Tuesday night. You set?
I'm ready.
Let's go. What were the last words of his resignation speech?
It really is time for me to split. No, zip.
Pay that.
Yeah.
Who is he the member for?
Himself.
Griffith. What was his 2007 campaign slogan?
Kevin 07.
What other language does he speak?
Ghetto swag? No, it's Mandarin.
Pay that. What religion is he?
He is a Catholic, but he goes to Anglican church, and I have spoken to Jesus, and he's not happy about it.
Ed Kavalee, ladies and gentlemen. I think that was just about flawless.
He's my guy. I'm voting for him next election.
Celia, you've been drawn like a moth to the flame that is Shane Warne and Liz Hurley.
Someone's going to tackle the
They're back in
hard-hitting,
Australia earlier this week to promote the Shane Warne Foundation. Celia, your time starts now. What was Liz missing when she joined Shane at his charity launch?
Her engagement ring. What?
Correct. What is the couple's nickname?
It's Shirley, but I kind of hope it was Wiz. Like, oh, there's Wiz on the red carpet.
We'll take Shirley. Celia, Liz was angry a few weeks back after finding what in Shane's bag?
His old face.
Was in fact a second mobile phone. What pet names do they have for each other?
Oh my gosh. So she calls him Big Blonde and he calls her Luna because she's got a big mouth.
How delightful. How endearing. Name Shane's underwear line.
Sticky Wickets.
Spinners. Celia Pacquola, ladies and gentlemen. She knows her Shirley. All right, Mick, you've nominated an event, the glittering pageant that was Miss Universe 2013.
Look, I might be a bit rusty on this.
It was a big weekend watching it. Mick, your time starts now. Where was the event held?
In Moscow, in Russia.
Who won?
Miss Venezuela. This is my one bet of the year. I box up in a trifecta: Miss Venezuela, Miss Brazil, and Miss Argentina. Can't go wrong.
Who won Miss Congeniality?
Miss China.
Miss Montenegro was banned from competing. Why?
She had fake breasts, was that it?
I think that would be an automatic entry.
No, it's not allowed.
Is that right? No, she was too young, aged 13.
Aged 13. And married, if I know Montenegro.
Girls appeared in swimwear, evening wear, and
is it, how do you describe it? National costume?
Correct. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, Mick Molloy, a man who has spent a lot of time studying Miss Universe. And that brings us to the end of our Newsmakers round. Time to check the scoreboard. Let's see how it stacks up. And, well, Ed is still clinging to the lead. Jane close behind. Celia, well, good to have you along here this evening. One last chance for everyone to make a lunge for the line when we return with Rapid Recall. We're back. No time to waste. It's fingers on buzzers for Rapid Recall.
Sorry, Tom, but Mickey's got a phone down there. He's been Googling things.
Oh, Mick, this is your opportunity to make a dash for the finish line, OK?
Okay, here we
Step
go.
up and let's see how we go. Fingers on buzzers. It's time for Rapid Recall. Name the typhoon that struck the Philippines. Jane.
Typhoon Haiyan.
Joe Hockey wants to increase what?
Their debt ceiling to $500 billion.
What is... Mick.
Serving sizes at the cafeteria.
What officially starts on the Gold Coast this Friday? Celia.
The Vomit Olympics.
Otherwise known as... Sam.
Schoolies.
That's what I said.
And, is it just me going this year, or is
Fred Nile will be celebrating what at his wedding in December?
dementia?
the defeat of the gay marriage bill. Anthony Mundine had a setback during the week. What happened? Ed.
His fight was back on.
It is back on. That's a setback for boxing, Jane.
His coffee shop was bombed.
Indeed it was. What is chalk corn? Jane.
A boy band.
Soon to be. No, Ed.
It's the winner of Recipe to Riches.
Indeed. Black Caviar's half-brother Jimmy is fighting for life after being bitten by what? Celia.
A spider.
Indeed. This
Sure it wasn't an NRL player?
A member of Russian punk band Pussy Riot has been sent where? Jane.
To Siberia.
Siberian prison camp. If you pay 650,000 euros, what will Malta give you? Ed.
Citizenship.
Quite correct.
Become an official Malteser.
Yeah, you also get Greece as well.
It's a package deal. The most expensive piece of art ever auctioned was sold in New York. What was it?
It was a Francis Bacon painting, and I think it went for 154 million.
I got 142, but I will pay that 3 studies of Lucien Freud.
You know, tell me at that same auction, for $150, you could have got the picture of the dogs playing pool. Well, same auction.
Mike Tyson admitted that for most of his career he did what? Jane.
He had been taking cocaine nearly his entire career.
Oh, we are out of time, ladies and gentlemen. Rapid recall comes to an end. I will pay that, Jane.
On the buzzer.
Wow. Let's see who's done enough to take home the trophy, and the final scoreboard tells the story. Our winner tonight is Jane Kennedy. Jane, congratulations. You take home the beautifully plasticized trophy. Thank you to all our contestants tonight. And we'll leave you with another reminder about the importance of paying attention. It's Russian news. This man's cab has just been swept away by floodwaters. A dangerous scene, as he clearly, if inadvertently, managed to demonstrate. And on that note, we'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.